God said, I sent him. But excuse me, you mean you sent him and the Midianite bought him and he became a slave? God claimed the ownership of the whole nation. He said what? I sent him. Excuse me, God. You sent him. He was in the market of Egypt. He was sold to Potiphar. God said, I sent him. Listen. In vain the devil hunt a man that is sent by God, except you sell what God has given to you. As long as you are still carrying the vision of God in your spirit, in your heart, that vision is coming to pass. Whether the economy is bad or good, it has nothing to do with God, what God has said about you. If God says it, that settles the matter. Hallelujah. The will of God for Joseph. The devil could not trample on it. The devil could not stop it. The devil could not torpedo it. The devil said, okay, you are here. All right, let me see how you are going to fulfill your vision. The devil jumped into the wife of Potiphar. Tell me what? She was a very beautiful woman. Marine agent. Gorgeous. Paint her face and everywhere the eyes with all eyelash. Paint some part of her head as a punk. Turn her eyes like the eyes of a dreaded pussycat. She rolled her eyes before Joseph Bowen. He nicknamed Joseph. Instead of calling him Joseph, he said Joe Mensa. Instead of calling him Joseph, he said Joe Mibowe. How you doing, man? Just to stir up something about him. Joseph said, thank you, man. Thank you, man. He said, Joseph, come. This man you are greeting me is too much. My name is Elizabeth. Don't call me Elizabeth. Huh? Papa, call me Elizabeth. That would be more like it. He said, no, sir. You're my master's what? Wife. I can't call you by your name, Darren. She did all her gymnastics. But this was a sensitive man who had an understanding that he was carrying a vision for a nation. He was carrying a vision for the kingdom. And Joseph said, no. And he said, no. You wouldn't let me, but I want to let you know that I'm going to take you by force. I'm going to jam the door, and I'm going to grab you. You must do this thing, and then I would have aborted your vision. And while the woman was reaching her hands to grab Joseph, Joseph allowed her to take the garment. You can take my physical garment, but you can't take my inner garment. Somebody shout hallelujah. You can give the devil your outside garment, but don't let him take the inner garment. That is where the trouble is. When the devil grabs your inner garment, you are finished. Stay where God asks you to stay until his voice comes again.